What's up, guys? Counterpoint MTG here, down in the dungeon on The Nightmare Before Christmas.
So yeah, we ran our travel decks at FNMs, and I got second because of a mana screw, and Ellen got
I have no
top
idea.
8.
Top 8. Yeah. And so this is my tribal werewolf deck, first draft of it. And so to start off, 2 young wolf. They're, if I don't, I'm happy getting any of my 1-drops, but young wolf is a great start because
You can only pillar it.
yeah, exactly. And then has Undying.
Comes back. Free block or whatever.
It's just a good solid 1-drop. Then we have our first flip 1-drop. I have 2 Reckless Waifs. They're probably I don't know what so Reckless Waif is a good flip card. It's just 1/1 for 1, but playing it on turn 1 and then passing the turn. And if they can't play anything, then it's great. You can hit for 3 on turn 2. It's good solid. Then we have 1 of Wolf Bitten Captive. It's probably the best 1-drop that you could get. I might want to add more of these to the deck if I can find more, but I don't know, I can't get them. And so it's good because if he flips, he's a 2/2. If he doesn't flip, you can make him into a 3/3 on turn 2, so it's good.
Pop this out. Let's see what
He flips into the Crawlin' Horde Killer. And for him, you can pay 4, and he gets +4/+4. And but you can only activate that ability once each turn. And yeah, general flip rules. Then I have a Dark Thicket Wolf. I really don't know why he's in there. He's really more filler. But
I can bounce, take him out, put him in.
Yeah, exactly. Switch those 2 around. Not much to say about
Here's
Dark
the
Thicket
classic.
Wolf. This is probably the best 2-drop that I can get. So playset of Mare of Averbrook with both arts.
I like that art personally. He likes that art. It's
fun.
He has a nice mustache.
I like them both. Yeah, the mustache is nice. And but when he transforms, it gets kind of ridiculous. It turns into Howlpack Alpha. Other werewolf and wolf creatures you control get +1/+1 at the beginning of your end step. Put a 2/2 green wolf creature token onto the battlefield.
And also, on the flip side, it's +1 to humans. So before these flip, that could be a 2/2.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah,
so you drop him turn 1, him turn 2, and you can still swing for 2 if they don't cast anything.
Yeah, exactly. He's definitely probably one of my favorite werewolf. Then we have 2 of Gadstaff Shepherd. He's mostly in there for the Intimidate, and because he's a bear to start off with, and then he turns into a 3/3.
A bigger bear.
Yeah, he turns into a bigger bear with Intimidate. So that's good. Another really good 2-drop is the Village Ironsmith. So I have a playset of him. He's a 1/1 for 2 first strike, so makes up for him not being a bear, because if he was a bear, that might be
sick.
A bit too good. But when he turns
he's a 3/1 first strike, which is actually really irritating for me.
Yeah, turns into Iron Fang. 3/1 first strike, which can deal with a lot of problems. Until he gets pillared.
Not even.
Yeah.
Spark Jolts.
Yeah, exactly. Up next we have Daybreak Ranger. One of the main downfalls of this deck is flying creatures. So it's convenient when you can get her out, tap her to deal 2 damage to target creature with flying, and then when she flips, turns into Nightfall Predator. You can tap, pay a red, tap, and fights another creature, and she's a 4/4.
Is that with flying? So. Oh, that could deal with flyers.
Yeah, that could also deal with flyers. So this is it's good to just have a 4/4 that's able to fight anything, but this is the main answer to...
Another thing I'd like to recommend for you, Owen.
Sorry?
Is maybe putting some Domries in there for the flyers.
Yes.
Yes. The classic.
Lambholt Elder, just a 1 of, because don't really need a ton of her. Just flips into a Silver Pelt Werewolf. Whenever it deals...
It's a bit lower.
Whenever it deals combat damage, draw a card. And it's a 4/5, so...
On turn 4?
Yeah, it's a 3-drop, so... Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Then 3 of Emberwolf. Emberwolf is probably the best non-flip card in this. Just because it's Intimidate, and so... Oh, yeah, it's so good. Except, the Intimidate with Duel is a...
Irritation.
It was a little, yeah. And other wolf and werewolf creatures you control get +1/+1, so it's basically like another, what's that card? Howlback Alpha. And, non-human werewolves you control can't transform, so that's really good. Because if your opponent's plan is to play a bunch of spells and get them to flip, they can't.
Is that the double strike one?
I can't remember what she turns into.
There's this double strike one I saw. Today.
Oh no, she's the one that flips. So first of all, 3/2 for 4. When she flips, she turns into 5/5. Mm-hmm. Whenever an opponent casts a spells,
Cast a spells.
Tovolar's Mage Hunter deals 2 damage to that player.
That's pretty ridiculous.
So even if they do decide to cast the spells to transform her, it still hurts them more than maybe having a 5/5 out. One Ulvenal Mystics, I forget what they transform into. Oh, they're the ones with Regenerate. Just a kind of more filler, you know.
Still pretty sick.
Still pretty good. This is the best card for being on the offensive. Instigator Gang. So attacking creatures...
Flipper?
Yeah. So, even if it doesn't flip, it's a 2/3 for 4, and attacking creatures you control get +1/+0, so that's already good. When it flips, so it has Trample, 5/5, and attacking creatures I control get +3/+0. So, if I'm on the offensive and it flips, it can deal with... Sorry, there's a cat in the background. That can deal with problems fairly quickly. 2 Tormented Pariah.
I have a foil one if you want one.
Oh, really? This is probably...
I like the flavor text.
Yeah. It's just a vanilla guy, but come on, that's a 4/4 that can pretty easily turn into a 6/4.
Pretty easily.
And it's not a 4/4. It's a 3/2. Sorry. Ugh.
Here's the classic.
Oh.
So I got an extra one of these today just because I like the guy, you know.
2 of Kessig Cage Breakers. This guy is insane late game, especially playing against decks with a lot of removal. They waste all their removal on early stuff. Kessig Cage Breakers. So whenever it attacks, I put a 2/2 green wolf token onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking for each creature card in your graveyard. So I like that guy a lot. You know what would be overpowered?
What?
If he had haste.
If you had the Perforos thing.
Oh yeah, Hammer of Perforos. Now, that was all the creatures.
Now
into the instance and
not creature spells.
Yes. So we have a play set of Moon Mist.
Staple for werewolves.
Yeah, good for transforming things. And also, that card saved my life tonight. He was killing me with flyers. Swung in, Moon Mist, transformed all my werewolves, swung for game. So that's the best thing that you can do with it. Then 2 Full Moon's Rise. So werewolf creatures you control get +1/+0 and have trample. Sacrifice Full Moon's Rise, and I can regenerate all werewolf creatures. So
board wipes, no thank you.
Yeah, board wipes, no thank you. Then I have one. Like all in all, the curve for this deck is pretty low, but this is the one card. So put a 2/2 green wolf creature token onto the battlefield for each forest I control. So
when he gets the Stomping Grounds.
Yeah, exactly. When I get the Stomping Grounds,
I have one for you.
Just solid. The Planeswalker for the deck.
The classic.
Karuk Relentless.
You saw him open that classic.
It's
I think I saw you open most of these cards.
Probably. He has first ability to deal 3 damage. That creature, 2 target creature. That creature deals damage equal to its power to him. And so when he gets lower than 2 or fewer loyalty counters, transform him.
Counters?
Counters. Or the other 0 is to just put out a 2/2. I had a cool play where I did the ability to my young wolf, flipped him, and got a bigger young wolf. And then when he flips into Garuk, the Veil Cursed. And his +1 is to put a 1/1 black wolf creature with death touch onto the battlefield. So that's cool.
I have one of those tokens if you need one.
I have one too. And that is -1. Sacrifice a creature. If you do, search your library for a creature card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. And his -3 is creatures you control gain trample and get +X until the end of turn, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. I have yet to attack with him and activate that ability.
That'd be pretty sick.
That would be insane. So yeah. Oh, and
The base.
the base. I forgot to count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 forests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mountains and 2 Gruul Guild Gates.
They're hopefully gonna be stomping.
So yeah, hopefully stomping grounds, and that is a grand total of 22 whole lands to cast all these juicy.
These are on the order list. Or?
Yeah, to cast all the juicy creatures. So yeah, that's my werewolf deck.
What's it called? Do you have a name? Oops! Look, it flipped.
Oh no, it's ripping your face off. Oh no, stop the
I
madness.
should just use this flavor text. The monster deck.
Just look at him groveling on all fours. What a pathetic uh-oh. We'll just call the deck uh-oh. So yeah, that was uh-oh. And up next is
Bro.
I thought yours was
No, mine's...
Yours is Jungle Rot, man.
Yeah, man, it's classic.
That's where you got your nickname.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
That's it.
So, see you on the flip side.